In the journey to achieving remarkable success, there are a few consistent truths that apply across all industries and endeavors. One of the most fundamental principles is the willingness to outwork everyone around you. It's not always about talent, connections, or even luck, though those things can help. It's often about having the relentless drive to learn, adapt, and outwork your competition. This concept, echoed by many successful individuals, serves as the backbone of Mark Cuban's advice for entrepreneurs and business enthusiasts alike. It's about pushing yourself beyond comfort zones, embracing a deep sense of responsibility, and understanding that the success you achieve tomorrow is built on the efforts you put in today. Cultivating a mindset where every minute matters, where learning is perpetual, and where every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger is essential. Cuban's perspective is a wake-up call to anyone striving to build something meaningful. To him, achieving success is about both brains and effort, a combination that is often underestimated. In any industry, the rules are the same. You need to be the hardest worker. Whether it's staying up late to study your market or finding better ways to connect with customers, putting in more effort than others gives you the best chance to succeed. If you neglect the hard work, there's always someone else willing to put in those hours, and they will eventually surpass you. Cuban encapsulates this with his mantra, "Work like someone is trying to take it all away from you." The only way to succeed, according to Cuban, is to work as if someone else is out there working tirelessly to take away everything you've built. He attributes failures in business to two primary factors: lack of intelligence and lack of effort. Many people don't put in the necessary work. They don't take the time to truly understand their industry, their customers, or even their own business. And when you enter a competitive space, if someone else knows more than you or is better prepared, they will outpace you. Walking into a business environment without thoroughly understanding your competition and the nuances of your industry is a recipe for failure. Most people fail because they don't dedicate the time to learn. They assume that having a basic level of knowledge will be enough. But Cuban makes it clear, you need to know your industry better than anyone else, in terms of both depth and breadth. This is not just about brains, it's about the willingness to make the effort to understand everything possible. If you want to compete with someone like Cuban, you need to know your stuff, or he will outwork and beat you every time. Businesses often fail early on because their founders don't put in the effort required to gain an edge in knowledge. Cuban can often tell whether someone has what it takes to be an entrepreneur just by talking to them for a few minutes. He can see it in their passion, focus, preparation, and understanding of what it takes to be successful. In business, there are countless factors that determine success. With his extensive experience, Cuban can evaluate someone and understand if they are aware of the majority of these critical aspects, those elements that can make or break a business. Success often hinges on how prepared someone is and their ability to anticipate challenges before they arise. The questions someone asks reveal more about their potential as an entrepreneur than almost anything else. If they ask basic questions that show a lack of preparation, it's a clear sign that they haven't put in the work. Continuous learning is another key factor. Cuban stresses that if you're not always learning, if you're not constantly absorbing as much as possible, someone else will surpass you. Knowledge is power, and paranoia about staying ahead in knowledge drives success. This kind of paranoia, a constant fear that someone else knows more than you, is healthy. It keeps you on your toes and forces you to keep pushing, expanding your knowledge base, and anticipating the moves of your competitors. Cuban recalls attending a business plan competition at a college where participants dismissed the competition. His advice is simple: never underestimate your competition. They are always trying to outdo you, and they won't rest until they succeed. If you're good at what you do, you're likely to inspire your competitors to work even harder. To be successful, you need to be aware of what you're good at, what others are good at, and maintain a healthy level of paranoia that helps you stay ahead. Another important topic Cuban addresses is education. He went to Indiana University, and while many people today argue that formal education isn't necessary, Cuban believes that dropping out of school is often a mistake. His reasoning is practical. If you're going to run a business, understanding accounting is crucial. While you could hire someone to do this work, you still need to understand what they're telling you. Your accountant might say your company is profitable, but if your cash flow is dwindling, it could spell trouble. Having a foundational understanding of accounting, finance, marketing, and sales provides the language of business, essential for success. While it's possible to learn these skills independently, most people aren't disciplined enough to do so effectively without formal instruction. The key advantage of college is that it teaches you how to learn. And in business, the ability to learn is more important than anything else, because the landscape is always changing. Cuban views learning as a lifelong pursuit, and this mindset has been one of the pillars of his success. When asked about how quickly a business can grow, Cuban points out that it largely depends on understanding your own skills and how they align with your company's stage of development. Not all businesses grow at the same rate. Some require a slow, steady grind, while others need rapid growth to succeed. For certain products, speed is critical, and perfection can be the enemy of progress. Cuban encourages entrepreneurs to seek out low-hanging fruit, customers who are ready to commit and willing to integrate your product or service into their lives. Securing these commitments allows you to gather valuable insights that help you improve your offering and expand your customer base. Cuban shares a personal example from when he bought the Dallas Mavericks. At that time, they had no season ticket holder base. To solve this, he put a list of former ticket holders on his desk and personally made phone calls to invite them back. He didn't delegate this task, even though he was already a billionaire. He wanted to lead by example. If he wasn't willing to do the work himself, how could he expect others to do it? This hands-on approach is emblematic of Cuban's work ethic. Success comes from doing whatever it takes, regardless of your position or wealth. Growth, according to Cuban, starts with getting that first customer and then iterating based on what you learn from them. Each subsequent customer should come a little easier as you gain experience and improve your product or service. It's about building momentum. Once you've got it, growth becomes increasingly easier. He also discusses the concept of being born versus being made as an entrepreneur. Cuban believes that while some people may be naturally inclined toward business, anyone can develop the skills needed to succeed. He uses the example of athletes. Some are born with physical attributes that give them an advantage, but it's their discipline, focus, and dedication that ultimately make them great. Similarly, in business, understanding your skill set, finding the right environment to apply those skills, and then working relentlessly is what determines your success. Cuban reflects on his own entrepreneurial journey, which began when he was just 12 years old. He started by buying and selling baseball cards, stamps, and anything else that could make him money. He hustled and learned valuable lessons about business during those early years. He recounts how he would package baseball cards in a way that guaranteed buyers would get a player from the local team, allowing him to charge a premium. Even as a child, Cuban understood how to create value and differentiate his offering from others. The lessons Cuban shares are rooted in real experience and a genuine understanding of what it takes to succeed in business. He emphasizes the importance of hard work, continuous learning, humility, and an unwavering commitment to outworking everyone else. These principles apply not only to aspiring entrepreneurs, but to anyone who wants to achieve their goals and make an impact. In conclusion, Mark Cuban's core message is simple yet profound. To succeed, you must be willing to work harder than everyone else. You must have the humility to always be learning, the drive to put in the effort, and the foresight to understand your industry better than anyone else. It's about not underestimating the competition, being paranoid enough to anticipate their moves, and embracing the fact that growth comes from relentless hustle and constant adaptation. Cuban's journey from a young hustler selling baseball cards to a billionaire businessman is a testament to the power of these principles. He never stopped learning, never stopped working, and never let success make him complacent. His story is a reminder that true success is not about shortcuts or luck. It's about putting in the work every single day, making sacrifices, and being willing to do what others won't. The personal lesson I take from Cuban's message is the importance of resilience and relentless effort. Whether in business or any other aspect of life, those who are willing to work the hardest and learn the most will always have the best chances of success. It's not just about talent, it's about desire, the effort you're willing to invest, and your determination to outlast the competition. Success is full of challenges, but with the right mindset, a thirst for knowledge, and an unwavering work ethic, there are no limits to what you can achieve. One of the key elements that differentiates successful individuals from those who merely dream about success is the ability to embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Cuban speaks about how every failure he experienced taught him something valuable, something that allowed him to be better prepared for the next challenge. Instead of fearing failure, he suggests that entrepreneurs should view it as an inevitable part of the journey. Every mistake, every setback provides data that can be used to refine strategies, improve offerings, and ultimately become more resilient. The road to success is rarely a straight line. It is filled with twists, turns, and obstacles that require adaptability and perseverance. Cuban also highlights the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people. In business, you need a team that shares your vision and is willing to put in the work to bring that vision to life. It's not just about hiring people with the right skills. It's about finding individuals who have the same level of commitment and drive. The people you surround yourself with can either lift you up or drag you down, so it's crucial to be selective. A strong team that believes in the mission can be a powerful force, enabling you to overcome challenges that would be impossible to face alone. Another significant aspect of Cuban's philosophy is the willingness to take risks. Risk is an inherent part of entrepreneurship, and Cuban emphasizes that calculated risks are necessary for growth. Whether it's investing in a new product, entering a new market, or adopting an innovative approach, taking risks is what drives progress. However, Cuban also stresses the importance of being smart about these risks. It's not about being reckless, it's about doing your homework, understanding the potential outcomes, and being prepared to pivot if things don't go as planned. The ability to take risks while maintaining a safety net is what sets successful entrepreneurs apart from those who fail and give up. Cuban's experience with the Dallas Mavericks also provides insights into leadership. True leadership, according to Cuban, is about being willing to do the hard work alongside your team. It's about showing, not just telling. By personally making phone calls to former season ticket holders, Cuban demonstrated that no task was beneath him. And that kind of leadership inspired those around him to give their best. Leadership is not about sitting in an office and giving orders. It's about being on the front lines, understanding the challenges your team faces, and working together to overcome them. Lastly, Cuban talks about the importance of focusing on what you can control. In business and in life, there are countless factors outside of our control, and dwelling on them can lead to paralysis. Cuban's advice is to focus on the elements that you can influence: your work ethic, your level of preparation, your ability to learn, and your attitude. By putting energy into the things you can control, you maximize your chances of success and minimize the impact of external factors. This focus on controllables is a powerful way to stay motivated and maintain forward momentum, even when faced with adversity. The journey to success is demanding, and there are no guarantees. However, as Cuban's story illustrates, those who are willing to work tirelessly, learn continuously, take calculated risks, and lead by example are the ones who ultimately achieve greatness. It's not about having all the answers from the start. It's about being willing to seek out those answers, adapt to changing circumstances, and persist in the face of setbacks. Cuban's message is a beacon for anyone who aspires to do more, be more, and achieve more.